She went through hell. That that mother left one of the children. She got 8 with my father at the time, and she left that girl, one girl with her. My mom had to look about that girl. My mom told me that when she was pregnant with me, big belly she had was to be, she was left with as a small child, and at that time my mother got pregnant very young, 18 years old, and my father left her with her, and she was there to take care of her. She said when she was as a big tummy, she had to be beating her back in the rain, and that child gets so much trouble, so much trouble. Talking about stepmom, my mother was the best stepmom ever. My mom, I tell you, my mom was the best stepmom. You know what my dad did before I was born? My dad, because his first is firstborn, so you as a mother, you buy up the things and stuff, and my father it was pit toilet where they lived, and my father took all the things and threw in the pit toilet. My mother have to buy everything over, everything she got to buy over. And my father, I don't know what was happening, but when I almost died while my mother was pregnant with me, my mom said I turned blue, she turned blue. I turned cross at the time for her to have me. At the time, that how much, I don't remember the weeks or old when you're 9 months, but she could not have me. I was turned crossway, and at the time the Spirit of the Lord just directed her to this spiritual lady, and she went there and she bathed her off. She bathed her in coconut water, and she said that time I turned down, my head turned down, and she could able to have me. I went through the struggle before I was born, and even when I was born I still struggle. Sometimes my mom said she have to lift me up when my father tried to turn her head with steel pipe iron, because he was a plumber, and those days he had it wasn't plastic pipe, it was those iron pipe, where they thread it. And my father did my mother so bad. I had baby pictures where my mom could not show me right now. She was telling me how chubby I was and stuff. It hurts when she's telling me. And my mom said it tore up everything, because she just a first child, firstborn, and it took me, and everything just becomes a bundle of joy. You mothers out there know what a bundle of joy is when you got the first child, the old, when you carry that child. And further, we were about to die, both my mom and myself was struggling. It was so tough. My father beat my mother out of her slippers. She had to run away. It was 5 of us, and she had to run away and leave us. And he took us there. She went to her mom's home, and he took us there, and she had to be fending. Sometimes we have no dinner. We sleep on the floor and some old clothes. We sleep on the floor. We batter. We went through it. Suffering with the family members and all that. We went through tough times. It wasn't easy. Sometimes you see persons are lifting themselves up. Nobody must bad mind them, because they don't know where they're coming from. I went through terrible times. My mom told me at one time that my father licked her in her head. She showed me the burst in her head where he beat